In this video, I will tell you about how to rent a house or a condo for less than $1,000 in Phuket, and it will be a good place, a good house with possibly a pool depending on the area. And at the end of the video, I will show you the districts that are not known by the people who come the first time, not known by the tourists for renting the house. And yeah, I was living in Phuket in total for more than 2 years, rented different places, condos, houses for myself, for my friends, gained experience. And the first time I came to Phuket was around 6 years ago. I just rented a condo on Airbnb for around $3,000. And when I came there, I was shocked because the prices on the local market were so much cheaper. So don't believe people who say that you cannot find a good option for less than $1,000. That's not true. And it's not only possible, it's even easier in most of cases than rent those high-priced houses. You will find those comments, and don't be frightened. They will tell you like your budget is super low, or you need like $2,000-3,000 to get your villa with the pool. Nope, not true. You just need to use life hacks. So again, the options. So first, let's go through the options. The options is the condo, where you can have like the community pool, gym, more developed security, and you can have a house with much more space, with your own small garden, and if you need, you can have a pool. And of course, if you have a family, it's a much greater options also, not because of space, but also because of the parking. You will rent a car, a bike. You will have your own parking in the house. And you are also not depend too much on the management. Not all condos in Phuket have a good management, so you will not rely on them if you have a house. Of course, and sometimes you need to take care of the house and you need to clean more space. But I have a life hack on how you can get a free housekeeper and a private option. For that, for free in Phuket, I will attach the video at the end. And for this, you will need a house. Let's go for other Phuket renting rules. And if you will ask what is the best place online to look for options, of course, it's Facebook Marketplace. Of course, there are a lot of fakes there, but also there are some real options. But in Phuket, there is only one way to get a good option. And in Phuket, agents don't know about the market, and usually they have only few options. So even like hiring 4 or 5 agents will not get you the best option possible and the best price possible, because you want to get a good house for under $1,000, like 2-3 bedrooms, pool, garden. That's completely possible even during the high season. And the key to this is you need to to schedule 2-3 days. And instead of scrolling online, you will rent a car or a bike and you will drive to the places I will show you on the map. And the thing is that house owner in Phuket, they put a banner with a number on the house. That's how it works. But what to do next? So you got the number, you like how the house looks like, you like the area. You need a Thai friend. So how to make Thai friends? Super easy in cafes, shops, on Facebook. Just make a Thai friend that will help you to call the property. Thai friend shouldn't help you with the whole deal. Just making one call and ask in Thai language, what is the price for renting for the house? And why to do that? You probably already understood that first, most of the owners will not speak good English. And second reason is probably the most important one. The price will be different. So if the Thai person will call and ask in Thai language from a Thai number, there is a high probability that the price will be lower comparing if you will call by yourself asking in English. That's how it works. If you find this video interesting, consider like and subscribe. And at the end, I will show you the map as promised. So, going back to the rules, never rent a house from a foreigner in Phuket. Of course, expats, great people, polite, but the prices will be much higher comparing to local Thai people. If you don't have Thai friend yet, just use the Google Translate. It's fine. If you work with an agent, again, you don't need to do that. But in case you decided just to compare your findings with an agent results, work with the Thai agents again, because the prices with the foreign agents will be higher. Another rule for getting a good price, even if you need a house for a short term, ask first. Ask for a price for 1 year lease. It will be an anchor so that when you will ask for a 1-2 month rental price, it will not skyrocket from the 1 year lease contract price. And if you need a house for like 3-6 months, because the deposit in Thailand is usually only 1 month, it might be less expensive to get a 1 year contract and then just leave the deposit. So break the contract and leave the deposit to the owner. It might be a better deal than a rent for short-term prices. And now I want to share you the global renting rules. I've rented more than 50 apartments, houses, buildings during my life. Sometimes lost money and learned a lot of lessons. So I just want to share those with you so you don't have to lose your money. First, make a list of what's important to you. What are the deal breaker? It will save you so much time. For example, if you need a big kitchen or you have a dog, just write it down as a deal breaker. And if you see, okay, there's no kitchen here, you will just move on and don't spend time on viewing houses that you don't need. Negotiate about the price. It's totally normal in Phuket. But I would ask you, please be polite, respect Thai people, and don't push too hard. I saw foreign people just pushing, and I can tell you, Thai people are very nice. They're pride people. They don't value money too much. So if you push too hard, they will just tell you, goodbye, and this will be the end of your deal. And of course, super important in any country, in Phuket as well, don't give any money without papers, without a contract. If you give something upfront, get a receipt that you got that. If you have an option to pay with a local Thai bank account, use it and pay from your name so you will have a record. Check documents, check the passport. And that's totally fine to ask for a passport of the owner. Check that the name in the contract, and the contract will be in 2 languages, usually in Phuket, English and Thai. Check that the name is the same and the ownership documents for the house. Please spend 10 minutes and read the whole contract, especially the deposit section, and pay directly to the owner. Never pay to the agent. Never do that. Never pay rent to the agent, only to the owner directly. And now it's time to show you the map, the secret map of areas. So as you can see, this is my map, my Google map with a lot of places saved in Phuket. And let's start just with areas to skip. So Bangtao, you can skip that just because the prices there are incredibly high for the same houses as in the different areas. Also, you can skip the Patong, is party place, and you don't want to live there as a digital nomad or as a family. Next areas are interesting, but they are too touristic and a lot of foreigners are there, and everybody will tell you about those areas, which are the the Rawai area. So Rawai is located here. Everybody will tell you about this area if you're a foreigner, but the prices there are not the best ones. And I would tell even the housing options are not the best one in Rawai. Another one will be in Chalong, which is here, Chalong Circle, and villages around. There might be good options, but not the best one. So, and skipping the Karon and Kata beach because they are touristic places, and the prices there are pretty high. So the general rule that the further you go from touristic beach, the better will be the price. So even like we take the Kamala beach, like very quiet place, great for nomad and a family. If you look for houses here, the price will be higher. And if you go a little bit further, like here, the prices will go down like almost twice. But this is not the area that I want to show you. So so if you don't have much time, like you only have like 1-2 days to get your house, you need to go to Phuket town. Phuket town. So usually when tourists visit, they only go to the old town, which is located here. So this is the old town. But if you go a little bit here and there, you will see a lot of small villages. So what you will do, you will take the map of the Phuket town, you will zoom in, and you will look for same roofs in one place. So what does it mean? So you see, I'm zooming in, and you see like the roads here and the roofs indicate that this is a small village inside a city, which means There are a lot of houses there. If you go there with a car or a bike, even during high season, you will see dozens of houses that are available for renting, and no one placed those houses online. No one. You will not find those houses online, and they're just sitting there waiting for you. The good thing, you can also like read the reviews about the village and see what kind of houses they have before going there. And if you find a good one, so yeah, good clean environment, so you can just read and research if you like the small village and go to write down the phone numbers. So the whole Phuket town is super interesting. Also, not only this area, but also this area. Of course, you will need to drive like 25-30 minutes to the beach. But if you're looking for 1, 3, 6, 12 months, that is not a big deal. Another area to consider is Katu. So the Katu is also developed, but more like in the jungles. And you will see more of the like palms there compared to the Phuket town. The great area for renting. You will find so much properties that is empty and fresh renovated waiting for you. Small secret place just for you is the Panwa beach, and usually people don't go here at all. It's like quite far from touristic places. There are some hotels here, but it's not super popular. They have amazing sunset viewpoints. The beach is super small there, but if you want long term and place, a quiet place where you can go to watch sunset like every day, every weekend, consider this area. It's not well known, but a pretty good one. Feel free to ask any question about Phuket in comments down below right now. Press like and subscribe, and see you later. I wish you a great time in Phuket.